In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create valid housing for your NPCs in Terraria. So when starting off in your world, you want to be gathering two different types of materials to build a house. Now you can grab almost any sort of block, but I recommend wood, so you can grab your axe here, cut the bottom of the tree, and you'll get some acorns and stuff, but what we're really looking for is the wood itself. It drops right here. You're going to need quite a bit of wood, so I would gather at least 6 or 7 trees worth. The only other material we need is some gel for a torch, so if you see some slimes around, kill them. They shouldn't be too hard, even with your little puny sword, so you can get some gel from them and make some torches. So we can open up our crafting menu here, and I would also make a few platforms just to save for later. We need a workbench for crafting more items and the torches, so these are our 3 basic things to start out with. Next, what you're going to want to do is find a flat area. So I actually spawned right next to this good flat area here, and this is where we're going to start our house. The house doesn't have to be too big, but it needs to be able to fit a person inside it, and along with a chair and a crafting table. So build it about 5 or 6 blocks high, go across a few blocks, about 10, 12 blocks, and then just come back down. The next thing you want to do is place down your crafting table so we can get to those other items we need to create this house. So there's a few things you need in order for your NPCs to actually be validly living here. So you're going to need a way for them to get out. So since I have both sides open to the open world, I'm going to create 2 doors. I'm going to be placing these doors on either side, and doors themselves are 3 blocks big. So you're going to want to take out 3 and then place down your door in the open space. Once you have that done, we want to create some walls. So you can see right here, I can create a wooden wall, and because Terraria is a 2D game, you're going to need 2 different types of blocks to have a full house. So you can see the background right now, so you can create some walls, and that basically becomes the new background. This is required for your house. Make sure not to leave any cracks in your background because it will not count as a valid housing. Now that we have the background completed, we can take our torch we made earlier and place it in the room. You can put as many as you want in here, but you have to make it light enough to be considered a valid housing. The last thing we need is a chair. So we can put the chair next to our crafting table for later crafting items, as well as some require a chair, and right now you have a house. So the next thing you want to do to make sure, just in case we missed anything, is go into your inventory and click on the housing icon and this little house query button. Click on that and then click on where your house is, and it will tell you if your housing is suitable. So let's say we were missing a chair. If we want to figure out if we're missing anything, we can go to the housing again, click on the query, and see what it is missing. It says in the bottom left that we are missing a chair, so we can go ahead, add that back in, check the housing query again, and it says the housing is suitable. So if we go back to the housing icon, we can see that our little dude's banner appears up in the house on the background. This means that this is currently his house. NPCs can move in at random times for certain things, but we'll go over that in a different video. If you do not see your NPC's banner in the house, you can click on your house like we did the query, and it will become his house. So you can see this house is already occupied, but if you did have another open space, I can move in between houses and move your NPCs around as you please. In this video, I showed you how to create your first house. In the next, I'm going to be showing you how to use tin and copper ore. If you want to see more in-depth Terraria tutorials, you can head over to GameTimeBros.com and become a free member for exclusive perks in my program.